Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I got two people on already. That got to be something wrong. Maybe I need to hold off if that's what that is. Who I got on here? I'm not really having a good day, y'all, today. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. What up, Boss Hog? Boss Hog. Turn this down. All right. First off, good morning, everybody. It's your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC, Mr. Him Be Everywhere. You're watching FHO Atlanta GA, one of the hottest channels when it comes to motorcycling, the bicycle lifestyle, the culture, especially for us as African Americans, as Africa, as Afro Americans, just period. The urban bike set, everything. To all my whites that follow, all the Mexicans that follow, all the Asians, the Chinese, the Taiwanese, the Samoanese, and whatever else the fuck you is, good morning. As always, this channel thrives on your donations. We cannot do it without it, no matter what you see, no matter how you see me living my best life. That is separate from FHO, and I cannot do it without you guys. So please make sure you donate to the channel. You got three ways to donate. You can hit the dollar sign at the end of the comment button. That's called a super chat. You can send money via super chat. I also have a Cash app dollar sign FHOHNIC. And I also have a PayPal, which is Fast Harleys Only. Fast Harleys with an S only at gmail.com via PayPal. And all of your donations are welcome and they're used to help further and better the channel. Okay. To my FHO family, I salute all of you guys. I think it's about 22, 23 of us. I love you guys, and I hope that this video don't really put too much pressure on you. But I'm tired, y'all. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. All right, so FHO. I've been reading a lot of comments, getting a lot of questions asked, a lot of DMs. I don't know who some of these people are. I don't know if they're posing as, as one person, but really somebody else. Because some of the questions are kind of suspect. I'm not saying, what, but some of the questions are kind of suspect. So this is what FHO is. First off, let me show you what the FHO patch is. That is the top rocker. It says run your motor. That is the middle rocker, and that is the bottom. And I don't even call them rockers. That is the top part of the patch, the middle part of the patch, and the bottom part of the patch. Run your motor, fast ollies only, run what you brung, and not your mouth. So those are the three pieces that everybody has in question. These are the three pieces that everybody is upset about in the world. Not everybody, but for those that are upset. These three pieces right here. Can y'all see that? Clear up, camera. Clear up. Get focused. These are the three. That's it. You don't see MC. You don't see SC. You don't see Motorcycle Club. Or none of that shit spelled out. You won't. You never will. And that's all you get. Right now, the FHO Motorcycle Association, the corporation, the family, consists of about 20 plus members. And FHO is simply, FHO is a family of individuals who love to motorcycle. Some of us have been in clubs before. Some of us have not been in clubs before. For whatever reason, we're not in clubs, but we want to have that brotherhood, that sisterhood, that unity, that bond that we can have starting from two wheels, because everything starts from the two wheels. The architect, here you go with the bullshit already. Listen, I've just told y'all I'm not having a bad day. The architect, a vest with patches, plain and simple. See, the problem I got with a motherfucker like the architect is most likely you probably don't ride, number one. You probably don't ride. Number two, you don't know shit. You don't know no protocol. You don't know none of the shit that you need to know to be making the kind of comments that you're making. And then number three is so motherfucking what? It's a vest with patches. There's no such thing. And let me. I'm gonna try my best today. I'm gonna try my best to be cool today. I'm gonna try my best to be polite today, but I'm just not in the mood today. Okay. So if you don't know that I know the rules and regulations, that I've done my homework, that I am qualified to do what I do. And you say, well, what qualifies you to do what you do? I ride my motherfucking motorcycle. I fellowship with everybody. You feel what I'm saying? I do whatever in the fuck I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? I've put over 100,000 miles on every motorcycle that I've had. I've had three Harleys. Each one of them have over 100,000 miles. Over 100,000 miles. I ride my shit. I represent. I fuck with everybody. I'm a grown ass man. I love everybody. I don't mean no harm to nobody. I just want to ride my motorcycle, have a good time, and fellowship. I created FHO. FHO was created from hold on. FHO was created originally here in Atlanta because Atlanta was lacking fun on the bike set. We had nothing to do. It was just, on the weekends or whatever, we would, ride and hang out, but it was nothing to do. I'm from the West Coast. I'm from California, LA, Compton, Watts, Long Beach. I don't give a fuck. Pick one. I've been there, done that. Lived in each one of those places. Had a resident in each one of those places. So I can walk the streets with the best of them. And in LA, one of the things I missed when I moved to Atlanta was there's always something to do. It's always something to get into, especially if you're in the streets. It's always something to get into. And my brothers in the streets know that. So it's always something to get into. Well, when I moved to Atlanta, and which is Atlanta, for me, was a better place to be. It was a cool place to be. And it was something that was needed for me because I was in and out of prison, you know, out there in the streets hustling, selling dope, credit card frauds, half-ass gangbanging. I say half-ass gangbang because I don't really think I ever was ever really, really had the heart like some of my G's had. What's up, Loon White? So you over there in hey, you over there where it's at for real, over there the jungles, boy. Black P Stone and all them cats over there. Anyway, um, so anyway, moved to Atlanta and got on a bike set. Shit was what it was. It was born. FHO was born. Don't ask me how. Me and my man Big E from Rare Breed at the time, he was the vice president. Big E was the vice president of Rare Breed. At this time, the candy shop had an Atlanta version of the candy shop. My man Sir Charles had a shop called the LA Candy Shop, and that's where we used to hang out at. I used to kind of work up there, and we used to hang out. My man DK, which is the current president of Rare Breed Atlanta chapter, he had a shop 2 doors down, and that's where everybody used to hang out at. We used to hang out, but I used to actually kind of work with Sir Charles, and I would be up there every day hanging out, and just was talking shit, watching the LA cats have all the fun on the weekend. I said, man, fuck that, we're gonna start having fun, and then you know, talking shit. We used to talk mad shit, man. That we used to get up every morning just to talk shit and have a good time. I mean, it was never nothing serious. If you know anything about the dozens, man, we shot the dozens all day. Anybody can get it. And I don't give a fuck who you was, how bad you was or what your reputation was to dozens, you can get it. So anyway, from there, me and talking shit to Big E, Little E, we did the first FHO race right over there in Riverdale off that back street over there. And I dusted off Lil E. And from there, FHO was born. Saw you on BD this morning. What you mean BD? I don't know what you mean. My man Turner, what's going on? From there, FHO was born. So from there, we had that race. That was the very first FHO race. We went from there to my man JP ended up, whooping on me, but JP had a bigger motor and the whole nine. JP Performance from JP from Rare Breed has been in performance and building bikes and that shit for years. If at least if I've been on the scene 10 years, JP probably been doing performance for 10 or 11 years, maybe before that. So JP has always been in the bigger motors and all of that. And at that time, you know, shit, a hot 103 was a shit. A hot 107 was a king at that time. And then Snowman ended up ruling. Snowman ended up ruling with a hot 117. And then I think Measy came back and built, like a 124, which was kind of like the hottest shit on this side of the world. Okay. Anyway, FHO was born. I went from there. A lot of people don't know this. I went and started asking, hey, man, we need a place where we could ride, where we can get down at, and, safe wise, where we ain't got to be running from the police and all that shit. So people told me about different places, Boat Rock. They mentioned Tulane. So I went to Tulane. I saw it. It was cool. It was an industrial place, safe for the most part. We left Tulane. I left Tulane, went to the police station, sat down with the police chief. And I know I'm probably ain't supposed to be telling you all of this, but I went and made arrangements. And it was cool. If you guys ever see some of the first FHO videos, the first year, maybe two, you would see the police in the background sitting there in their police cars watching the races. And we had a ball. And they were just there to make sure everybody was safe. But Ballhead never really ran Clio. Ballhead never ran Clio Loon. He had Clio. I don't think Ballhead ever raced Clio. If he did, I'm not sure. I don't, because I think Snowman would always talk shit about that. What's up, Darian Steven? El Paso, Texas, in the building. He would always talk about that. But anyway, so that was the birth of FHO. It started off just every Sunday. Then we had to beat people off on Saturdays over there trying to race. But we had the biggest street racing event, I believe, probably in the world at one time. It would be 1,000 people out there. So it got to the point where we had vendors at the street races. That shit was amazing. We had people that would get there, hours. They would get there Sunday morning, 6:00 in the morning to post up and get a spot for the races. And we just had a good time. So that was from FHO. It went from there to just everything that it's into now. The race game, the race part of FHO is still there. If you guys just see, I just was at the track last Tuesday. I was invited by my man Flaco Garcia, and I was invited by the owner George Bryce, the owner of Star Racing. Those videos are on my YouTube page, and I got to load up some more footage from the races and stuff. But so I'm still an intricate part of the races. I'm still one of the top promoters in the bagger race game. And again, I get all of that from my West Coast roots. Mad love, to the West Coast. And so I'm a West Coast cat. That's where I come from. All right. So I said all that to say this, is that after my different journeys, I started off, for you guys that don't know, if you're watching this, I used to be a block burner. But when I was a block burner, I was in the car club division. I was in the cars first. I had hands down one of the coldest Chargers in the world, a Dodge Charger when they first came out. One of the coldest Dodge Chargers in the world. Lamborghini doors. My music used to pop my back window out. That's how hard the bass was hitting. I tore door knob. I had to shave the door handles off the doors because the bass would just destroy the door handles on the car. I did competitions and all that. Anyway, I did all of that stuff. And then I got into the bike game. Called my man Punchy, bought my first bike, cash money, $19,000 from the candy shop. my man Punchy back then. That's when he was on for 53rd and Crenshaw, 53rd, 52nd, whatever in Crenshaw. And these are facts. You can verify these facts. I paid cash for my first Harley Davidson. Wasn't going to buy a Harley. I actually had bought it in 109 and called my man Punchy, and he had this little joke or whatever. Ended up sending him some money, then flying in to get the rest. And actually, Punchy was, believe this or not, Punchy was the person that introduced me to Snowman. Even though Snowman was in Atlanta and I was in Atlanta, Punchy in LA was the person that introduced me to Snowman. He was the one that told me about Snowman. Snowman bike was out there. So he said, well, if you're going to pick up the bikes there, you can ride it back with him. Never knowing that I wasn't supposed to ride cross country. My very first ride my very first trip on my motorcycle, on my Harley Davidson, was from LA to Atlanta. So that was my very first trip. So I started off yonder from the beginning. And ever since then, that's all I've ever known is getting yonder. That for my very first trip on my Harley Davidson was from LA to Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, that part, Lou. So just that's just a brief history. I forward all that to say to get to now. I've had 3 Harley Davidsons. Each one of them have had well over 100,000 miles. 2011, my last one before this one, before Beautiful 3, was 128,000 miles before she retired. I'm at 121,000 miles on my 2015. My 2006 had 140 something thousand. I mean, I think I bought it at maybe 40,000. So I know I put like 108, 104,000 on that. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to give homage to my man Snowman at the time, who was from Regulators. Snowman was a regulator. And one of the things when I got into the bike set, he told me exactly this. Sel, as a prospect, I better not catch you on the dance floor. I better not catch you smiling. I better not catch you having a good time. Motherfucker, you better be learning. You better talk to everybody in this motherfucking room. I mean, and you better talk to them. You better know them. You better find out something about motorcycling. And he would quiz the shit out of me. The whole entire regulator. Let me stop this. Atlanta Regulators, you got to give mad shout out. History, protocol, due diligence, MC shit. From Jay Dozier to Quentin to Meat to Sea Dog to Jazzy to Peaches to everybody. Everybody, man. That whole entire regulator organization, man. The truth. They've sustained it all. They still here. One of the original clubhouses, motorcycle clubhouses here in Atlanta. They still here on the same corner doing the same shit, motorcycling. They were riding sports bikes out of town, across states, 2-3 states, Louisville, Kentucky, North Carolina. They was riding sports bikes. You feel what I'm saying? In and out of town. Back when motherfuckers weren't even going out of town. They was riding sports bikes out of town. So anyway, so shout out to the regulators. But that was one of the protocols that, when you was a prospect for them, they had fun with you. They really had fun with you. They made you earn, they made you earn that, for real. They really did. They made you earn being a regulator, So shout out to the Atlanta regulators, to the entire regulator staff. I mean, nation, period. But I said all that to get to this. Some of the questions I'm getting about FHO. So what is FHO? Why a 3-piece patch? Why even rock a patch? Why even have other people rocking a patch? FHO has morphed into something, man, beyond my wildest imaginations. God has truly blessed FHO to be what it is today. I had no clue that FHO would be what it is today. I didn't start off with that. I started off just to simply have some fun and give everybody something to do. And then it went from that into, hell, all the lessons that I learned, that I watched other people not learning, all the mistakes that I made that I watched other people making that didn't have to make the mistakes if somebody had to just told them. And Snowman made me learn. He really did. When I went to a party, even if I didn't have $20, Snowman would give me $20 and say, hey, go buy OG a beer or go buy him a drink. Find out what OG drinking and then sit over there and chop it up with him. And that's what he made me do. He was my, was Snowman my, I think he was. Snowman was my sponsor. So Snowman was my sponsor. So when we went to the party, I couldn't be on the dance floor. I had to, it was rough. And then I remember an incident with me and Snowman had where a dude in the clubhouse at this time disrespected Snowman, and we beat the brakes off that motherfucker. I think the DNA might still be on the wall in the regular clubhouse. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm all over the place. But anyway, so all these inboxes about what is FHO? What the fuck is going on FHO? Why are you looking like a club if you're not gonna be a club? Why are you promoting people? Why are you promoting people? Why? And my answer to that is this: I'm not promoting, I'm not poking at people, I'm not provoking people. I'm just doing me, man. I'm just doing me. And to the people who support me, I appreciate you. To the people who follow me, I appreciate you. To the people who call me all day long for advice, I appreciate you. You guys don't even have a clue how much my phone rings on a daily. You guys don't have a clue. It was just ringing now. But when I tell you I love this motorcycle shit, I do. When I tell you I'll help you in this motorcycle shit, I will. When I tell you that this motorcycle shit is some real cool shit, it is. When I tell you this motorcycle shit will teach you some shit, it will. And when I tell you this motorcycle shit will fuck you over, it will. It's gonna do all those things. The motorcycle shit gonna make you happy, sad, proud, angry, upset, in love, good, bad. It's gonna make you have all of these different emotions. Because that's what this set is all about. It's an array of just everything. There's so much shit involved in motorcycling. Coming from where I come from, learning from what I've learned, no matter what you are into, no matter what organization you are into, no matter what organization that you're a part of, the number one thing is man or woman first. You have to be a man or a woman first. I had a conversation with the dude that wear the cowboy hat. Y'all know who that is. You know, I ain't gonna say his name, but I had a conversation with him last night, and I was just trying to tell him that all the times that I've stood where my life was in jeopardy concerning this motorcycle shit, and there's been several. I didn't stand for no motorcycle shit. I stood because I was a man. And like I was trying to explain to him, I don't even know why I stand. I just know that I was taught to stand and I stand. Period. I don't have a choice but to stand. When you tell me what I can't do, or you tell me what you're gonna take from me, or you tell me what what's not allowed, or this and this and that, and it don't make no sense, because see, shit gotta make sense to me. Okay. And I'm gonna say this right now. For all you people worried about 3-piece patches, 2-piece patches, I want you to stop. Shut your motherfucking mouth. Open your eyes and start looking. All OMCs, outlaw motorcycle clubs, all 1%ers, diamond holders, do not wear a 3-piece patch. Some of them wear a 2-piece patch. Some of them wear a 3-piece patch. Some of them wear a 5-piece patch. Hell, some of them wear a 1-piece patch. So there is no set standard across the board about what a motherfucker should wear or how a motherfucker should wear it. You got motherfuckers out there pushing personal agenda, trying to be bigger than what the fuck they is, trying to be something that they not, trying to be more than what they is. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what's on your back. When you step to sell, it better be with respect, and it better be with some cool understanding. Period. That's what the fuck it better be. Because when I step to you, that's exactly what it's gonna be. With some motherfucking respect, with some motherfucking honor, with some honor, and the whole 9 yards. I don't give a fuck about the diamond you wear, the OMC, the 1%er, the 99% rocker, the club, and I'm tired of the 99. There's no such thing as 99%ers. You got 1%ers, and you got us. Well, you got 1%ers, MCs, and independents. So you don't get respect from me because you're a 1%er. You don't get respect from me because you're a diamond holder. You get respect from me because you're a man or a woman. Period. That is the only reason why you get respect, because you're a man or you're a woman. That is it. Most of the time, I don't even have a chance to even look at your vest to see if it's a diamond on the front or whatever. When I see you, hey brother, how you doing? White, black, I don't give a fuck if you white, black, Chinese. I'ma speak regardless. Now, if you don't speak, fuck you. You don't speak. That's your choice. That's your prerogative. I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna speak because I'm speaking from my soul. I'm speaking because that's what I was taught and raised to do. When you see people, you speak. Hey, how you doing? What's going on, Chief? You all right? You good? That shit ain't 5 seconds of your motherfucking brainy ass day. So, y'all worried about this, huh? This what y'all worried about. He got 3 pieces. He's looking like an MC. He hanging with the ducks, but he a duck. But he ain't a duck. He got 3 pieces. It's 8 other people wearing his vest. He's trying to start a club. If I wanted to start a motherfucking club, I would. I've already been given permission from several OMCs to start a club if I wanted to. I've been asked to join and run other OMC clubs. So starting a club ain't shit. If that's what the fuck I wanted to do, that's what the fuck I would do. But that ain't what FHO is. FHO got so much stuff in the works. So much. So much. So talking to this dude last night, his whole thing was, Sil, I think you're silly for dying over a patch. I think you ought to just let it go, brother. I think you just, this shit is just not worth it. Let me tell you something. You birth something. You create something. And then you let a motherfucker tell you can't have it. Fall in love with something that you created or that you birthed, and then let a motherfucker tell you can't have it, and watch how your attitude change. Tell you some real shit. This shit right here, this is my shit. This is my shit. This is my vision, my whatever, my gift from God, FHO, to give you. And only God will be the one that take it. So, you want to know what FHO is? It's a family of individuals, of motherfuckers, individuals who love to ride, who don't want to be about or be around a bunch of silly shit, who's on some grown man shit, who want to ride their motorcycle, have a good time, and be connected and be in love, because we love each other, and be in love with other people that care about you genuinely, that's not talking behind your back, that want to see you happy, that's not wishing harm or in danger, that's not praying on you, but praying for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's what FHO is. FHO is a nationwide movement that is going to be so fucking big. If you mad at FHO now, just stand the fuck by. Please. Please just stand by. I got so much more shit to make you upset about. So much more shit to make you upset about. If you're mad at FHO right now, just stand the fuck by. So, there you have it. To all the people that want to know What is FHO? What are my plans? What am I doing? Am I gonna be an MC? Am I faking like I'm not an MC? You know, no, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm doing me. The FHO family, we good. We all right. To all my OMCs, I love you. To all my one percenters, I respect you. Got nothing but love for you. But all this bullying bullshit, I just think it's time out for that. I watched a video by my man from Chosen Few, good dude. He been doing a lot of good videos, and he interviewed a person from the other side. I don't want to say the name, but a person from the other side, and he said the most profound shit ever in the world. He said that I can't wait for the day for all us OMCs and all us one percenters stop fighting each other. He said, I can't wait for that day. And then he said this: are we gonna eat tacos together, or are we gonna kill each other? I love a good taco. I damn sure love a good taco. I damn sure don't want to kill nobody. I damn sure don't want to harm nobody. But just leave me and mine alone, period. Keith Brown, appreciate you, brother. Again, I'm trying to be cool. Don't forget, man, by supporting this channel, I'm able to do what I'm doing, to do what I do. I'm able to bring you this content. I'm able to talk to you about these things only because of your support. You have the Cash App. My Cash App handle is $FHOHNIC. You can support the channel directly on here by hitting the $ at the end of the comment button and leaving a super chat amount, any amount you like. Or you can send your donations via PayPal to fastholdiesonly@gmail.com. Again, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that has made a donation. My man Keith Brown and my other man Lion Tent. My man Lion Tent crazy out there in California. What's up, Lion Tent? My man Terry Campbell, what's going on? So, FHO, let me show it to you one more time. When you see it, show us some love, show us some respect, because you're going to see it everywhere. When you see it, show us some love and show us some respect, because we're going to be everywhere. And I hope that when you see the vest, or when you see us, we can eat tacos instead of dying. All right?